Good morning, everybody. When my daughter was murdered, it was very, very difficult for me to come online. I couldn't hold it. That girl is that husband, my gist partner, my everything you can think of. So I was really short of words. And when they started chatting me up, Mommy, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. The way he wrote it, I thought maybe it was me. Oh yeah, come out, let's go to the police. He refused coming out. Then along the line, he started when he saw the poster that he wants to send money to me for burial. I said, I don't need money for burial, just come out. After some time, he changed the narrative again, that it was self-defense. I said, just come out. When you come out to the police, you judge my mouth, you judge my daughter's mouth, you judge your mouth. I took you as his son. Then, after a while, after he posted the last one he posted, I'm the one peeping my daughter off from men, which I never did. He now blocked me off. He wasn't chatting me against his den. So at that point, I know, okay, there's no way to reach him again.
Augusta Ostian was a 21-year-old girl from Edo State, Nigeria. She was well known on social media, where she shared pictures and videos with thousands of people. Online, she was called Asta. She was friendly, stylish, and full of energy. Her smile and her soft voice made people like her quickly. She was a student at Leeds City University in Ibadan. While going to school, Augusta also worked as a content creator. She enjoyed sharing fashion, lifestyle, and dance videos. She was serious about her education, but also wanted to be successful online. She balanced school and her online life very well. Augusta loved fashion. She dressed neatly and kept her appearance clean and sharp. Her social media pages showed her in different outfits, often standing in front of mirrors or cars. One of her favorite things was her silver Mercedes-Benz C30. She was proud of that car. It showed how hard she worked and how far she had come. Many young girls looked up to Augusta. They watched her videos to learn how to dress, smile, and stay confident. She often posted uplifting messages to encourage her followers. She spoke calmly and used her voice to share simple advice. Her fans liked her because she seemed real and easy to understand. She also spent time with her family, especially her mother, Cordelia Oconee. Her mother supported her dreams and was proud of the way Augusta was growing. They were close and often spoke. Augusta's home life gave her peace and helped her stay focused while she chased her goals. At the time of her death, Augusta was in a relationship with a man named Benjamin Best. He was known online as Killer Boy. He had money, cars, and flashy items that he liked to show off. He also had many followers. Their relationship was private, but some people said it had problems. Augusta never shared much about him online. Though young, Augusta had already done many things. She was building a name for herself, going to school and chasing her dreams. She was not perfect, but she worked hard and stayed focused. She had plans, and many people believed she would go far. But her story was stopped before she could finish it. Before she disappeared, Augusta made a warning post on her page. She wrote, "Not all smiles are real. Be careful of fake love." People read the post. Some thought she was just speaking her mind. Others didn't pay attention. But this post would be her last one. Augusta was already in danger. She had gone to visit her boyfriend. His name was Benjamin Best, but most people knew him as Killer Boy. He was 26 years old and also popular online. He posted videos showing off money, clothes, and cars. Some people liked him. Some didn't trust him. Augusta went to his apartment in Aja, Lagos. But after that, she did not come home. Her mother called her phone. Her friends sent messages. No one got a reply. Days passed. Augusta's car, a silver Mercedes-Benz, was still parked outside Benjamin's house. But no one had seen Augusta. No one had heard from her. Her mother got worried. She asked the police for help. On July 15th, 2023, police went to Benjamin's apartment. The door was locked and no one answered. So the police broke in. Inside the house, they found a dead body. It was Augusta. She had been dead for days. Her body was already decomposing. She had stab wounds. Her body was left there, alone. No one had called for help. No one had tried to save her. Benjamin was gone. He had packed his things and disappeared. A few days later, People were shocked when Benjamin posted on his Instagram. He admitted everything. He wrote, "I killed Augusta out of anger. I didn't plan to. I didn't mean to. I am a devil." He also said he wanted to die. But instead of going to police, he ran away. Augusta's mother cried out. She asked for justice. She wanted answers. She visited her daughter's grave. She told people how Augusta wanted to be a big star and finish school. But all of that ended inside Benjamin's apartment. This story is not just about love. It is not just about pain. It is about a girl who warned the world before she was killed. It is about a man who said sorry with a phone post instead of going to the police. What really happened in that house? Why did Benjamin kill Augusta? Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below. Where are you tuning in from? What are your thoughts as this story unfolds? Your voice matters. These are real people, real tragedies, and real lessons we can't ignore. Share this video with someone you care about. It could make all the difference. Welcome to Unseen Crime Dossiers, your home for spine-chilling cases, haunting before mysteries, and deep dives into the world of crime. From jaw-dropping real-life events to groundbreaking forensic discoveries, we're here to uncover the truth behind the most gripping investigations. Step inside, examine the evidence, and lose yourself in the shadows of true crime. On July 11th, 2023, Augusta left her home and went to see her boyfriend, Benjamin Best, in his apartment located in the Aja area of Lagos. She drove her silver Mercedes-Benz to his place and parked it outside. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. After that, everything went quiet. She did not return any calls. She didn't reply to any messages. Her phone stopped ringing, and her social media pages stayed empty. Her close friends started to worry. Her mother also began searching for answers. No one knew what had happened inside that house. Augusta's mother noticed her daughter's car had not moved from where it was parked. It sat in the same place, in front of Benjamin's home, for days. People living in the area saw the car, but did not see Augusta. This made her family fear that something was wrong. Police were contacted after several failed attempts to reach Augusta. They went to Benjamin's apartment, but found the door locked. After getting no response, the officers forced the door open. What they discovered was disturbing. The body of Augusta Ostian was found inside the house. She had been dead for several days. Her body was already decomposing, and the room smelled bad. There were visible signs that she had been stabbed. Nothing had been cleaned up. The police confirmed that she had not received any medical help after the incident. Benjamin was not in the house. He had disappeared before the police arrived. He did not speak to anyone about what happened. He did not report the incident. He left the apartment, leaving Augusta's body behind. No one around the building reported hearing anything strange before the police came. The last visit Augusta made became the final chapter of her life. The house where she had gone to see someone she knew turned into the place where her life ended. Her car was still outside. Her phone was still off. But the girl who had once smiled for the camera was no longer there. A few days after Augusta's body was found, a strange post appeared online. It came from the Instagram page of Benjamin Best, the man who had been her boyfriend. People were shocked when they read the words. He admitted to killing Augusta. In the long message, Benjamin wrote that he stabbed her out of anger. He said he didn't plan it. He said he lost control. He blamed himself and called himself a devil. He told his followers that he was sorry for what he had done. The message spread quickly across social media. The post was shared many times. People couldn't believe that someone would write such a thing on the internet. Some were angry. Others were confused. Benjamin said he felt bad and wanted to turn himself in. But even after the message was posted, he did not go to the police. The confession was written clearly. He said he loved Augusta and never wanted to hurt her. He said he made a mistake and was running away because he didn't know what to do. His post ended with him saying he wished he could die for what he had done. At that time, Benjamin's location was unknown. The police were already looking for him. His post made them even more focused. It gave them proof that he was responsible for Augusta's death. But it also showed that he was not ready to face the law. The confession stayed on his page for days. News blogs and websites copied it. It became a trending topic in Nigeria. People used screenshots of the post to talk about what had happened. The words were strong, and many said it was one of the boldest things they had ever seen on social media. Even with the post online for all to see, Benjamin continued to hide. He was not arrested. He was not seen. The man who confessed had disappeared into silence, just like the girl he once said he loved. After the confession was posted online, Benjamin Best vanished. He was no longer seen in public, and no one knew where he had gone. Police officers started searching for him immediately. His name and photo were shared everywhere. He was officially declared wanted by the authorities. His friends, family, and followers were also contacted, but none of them claimed to know where he was hiding. It seemed like Benjamin had planned his escape. He left his home, his belongings, and everything behind. The case became one of the most talked about in the country. The police issued a nationwide alert. Benjamin was placed on a wanted list. His image appeared on news channels, blogs, and social media platforms. Many people began to look out for him, but still, there was no clear sign of where he went. It was as if he disappeared without a trace. Months passed, and there was no progress. The public grew restless. Then, in October 2023, a breakthrough came. Officers in Sierra Leone received a tip. A man using a fake identity had been seen at a nightclub in Freetown. He looked just like Benjamin. Police in Sierra Leone acted quickly. They arrived at the nightclub and found the suspect. After checking his documents and face, they confirmed it was Benjamin Best. He had used a false passport to enter the country and tried to live under another name. He was arrested and taken into custody. News of the arrest spread across Nigeria and beyond. Photos of him in handcuffs were shared online. For the first time since Augusta's death, there was movement toward justice. The man who confessed had finally been caught. Benjamin was held in Sierra Leone as Nigeria prepared for his extradition. The search was over, but the legal process had only just begun. Authorities confirmed he would face charges once returned to Lagos. After Benjamin's arrest in Sierra Leone, Nigerian authorities began working to bring him back. The process of extradition started, and legal papers were prepared. Officials wanted him returned to Nigeria to face charges for the murder of Augusta Ostian. Back in Nigeria, Augusta's mother, Cordelia Coney, continued to speak out. She visited her daughter's grave, shared her story with the press, and reminded everyone that her daughter's life mattered. Her voice became the center of the call for justice. The public also stayed involved. Many Nigerians use the hashtag #JusticeForAusta to show support online. Influencers, bloggers, and regular people shared Augusta's photos and demanded action from the government. The case became a symbol of justice for young women. Groups supporting victims of violence joined the movement. They asked for fair punishment and better protection for women across the country. Their goal was not just justice for Augusta, but for others who had suffered in silence. As the legal process moved forward, more people began attending court updates. They wanted to see how the case would end. Every small update brought more attention. Media houses followed the story closely, keeping the public informed. As the legal process moved forward, more people began attending court updates. They wanted to see how the case would end. Every small update brought more attention. Media houses followed the story closely, keeping the public informed. Benjamin remained in custody while arrangements were made to return him to Lagos. Lawyers started preparing for the trial. The court would decide what would happen next, based on evidence, reports, and the confession. The fight for justice continued, both in the courtroom and in the public eye. For Augusta's family and supporters, it was about more than one case. It was about truth, law, and making sure no story like this would be ignored again. As of mid-2024, Benjamin Best is still in custody. He remains behind bars while the legal system continues its work. The Nigerian police confirmed he would stay locked up until his full trial begins. The court process is slow, but still ongoing. Several court hearings have taken place since his return to Lagos. Each time, the courtroom fills with reporters and legal officials. Security remains tight during the sessions. Benjamin is often brought in under guard, silent and without emotion. Augusta's family continues to attend the hearings. Her mother sits in the front row, watching every move. She holds a photo of her daughter each time she enters the courtroom. Her presence reminds people that this is more than a legal case. It's a life that was lost. The lawyers have been reviewing confession Benjamin posted online. Investigators also presented the autopsy report, phone records, and witness statements. The court is collecting all the facts to make a final decision on the case. No final verdict has been announced yet. The judge is still listening to arguments from both sides. More dates have been set for future hearings. The court has promised that the law will be followed carefully. Outside the courtroom, the public continues to pay attention. Social media accounts still post updates. Supporters of Augusta's story keep her name alive. Her photos and her story are now part of a national conversation. Until the case is officially closed, Benjamin remains in prison. The legal system is in control now. The world watches and waits for what comes next. Augusta Osteon is remembered as a bright and happy young woman. Her friends often talk about how kind she was. She always had a smile on her face and loved helping others. People who knew her say she had a soft heart and big dreams. She studied at Leeds City University and was focused on her future. Augusta cared about her education and wanted to do something important with her life. She was also active on social media, where she shared beauty tips and life moments. Many remember her love for fashion. She liked dressing well and inspiring young girls. Augusta's Instagram page was filled with joyful photos. Her style and personality made her stand out. She had a growing number of followers who admired her. After her death, her social media pages turned into places of tribute. People began posting messages, prayers, and memories under her pictures. Her name started trending not because of her beauty alone, but because of the story behind her silence. Her university classmates held a candlelight event to honor her. Students gathered, lit candles, and said kind words. Some read letters they had written. They wanted to make sure Augusta's name would not be forgotten. In her neighborhood, people placed flowers at her family home. Her mother received visits from people who didn't even know Augusta personally. They came to show support, say sorry, and offer prayers. Her memory brought strangers together. Though her life was short, Augusta left a strong mark. Her story reached millions. And even though she is gone, her face, name, and voice still live on through those who continue to speak about her. The case of Augusta Osteon is not yet over. The legal system is still working through the final steps. More court dates are expected, and everyone involved is waiting for the judge to give a final decision. Until then, the case remains open. Lawyers from both sides continue to prepare for trial. More documents, evidence, and statements are still being reviewed. The court must check every detail to make sure the truth is fully known and the right outcome is reached. Benjamin Best remains in detention as the trial process continues. His legal team is trying to build a defense, but the confession he posted online remains a strong part of the case. The Nigerian authorities are following due process. Groups that support justice are still active. They are pushing for stronger laws to protect people, especially young women. Many believe this case shows the need for better safety and quicker action in violent situations. Media platforms continue to follow the updates. News blogs, radio shows, and online channels give regular reports. They want the public to stay aware of each stage. As long as the case stays active, the attention stays strong. Augusta's family continues to attend hearings and speak out. They say they will not rest until the court gives a proper ruling. For them, it is not only about punishment. It is also about setting an example for the future. As the story moves forward, one thing is clear. This case has become more than one person's story. It is now part of a wider call for justice, safety, and responsibility in society. Augusta Osteon's life was full of dreams, but it ended too soon. Her story began as one of love and youth, but turned into a national tragedy. Her name now stands for more than a person. It stands for justice. What happened to her has touched people across the country. From students to parents, many have followed every part of the case. Her death became a warning about the dangers people can face, even from those they trust. The case has brought attention to how fast things can change in a relationship. It has also shown how important it is to speak up when something feels wrong. Her story reminds people to stay aware and careful. Though Augusta is no longer here, her story remains strong. Her photos, videos, and memories are still shared online. People continue to post kind words, light candles, and send love to her family. The fight for justice is still going on, but her name has already made history. She became a voice for others who are no longer here to speak. Her memory is now part of a much larger call for change. Friends, strangers, and even people in power have spoken about her case. Everyone agrees that stories like Augusta's should never be ignored. Her life taught people how precious time is and how fast it can be taken away. As this chapter ends, one thing remains clear. Augusta's story will not be forgotten. Her voice may be gone, but the message is still loud, and her legacy will continue to live on in every person who remembers her. Here at Unseen Crime Dossiers, we're driven by a mission to uncover hidden realities, honor forgotten voices, and keep their memories alive. If the story made you pause, reflect, or feel something, there's more coming that will challenge you even deeper. Make sure to hit subscribe, tap the like button, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a case. We're dropping new episodes regularly, and trust us, what's ahead is even more chilling. Before you go, we want to hear from you. What moment hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. Your perspective matters, and your voice helps keep these stories alive. Until next time, stay alert, stay informed, and never stop seeking the truth, because every life deserves to be heard.